this week's adventure, we plan to do a little hike on Mount Hood.
Yeah, buddy.
The sun hangs high above Mount Hood, its June rays reflecting off the snow-covered peak like a beacon for adventure. Today, we're setting out on a split-boarding expedition.
Yeah.
This week's adventure and I are going on a little hike adventure. We're going to try out these new Union Binding Company Expedition little short skis. So you just toss these in your backpack. We still got the price. Yep.
$239.
$239. And we'll give them a shot. Skin up, throw these in your backpack, ride your normal snowboard down. Chris has got the regular split board set up.
Yep, I got a full split set up here.
If you're the slush badger, Cody Pulliam, you'll just start hiking from the parking lot, but we're going lazy style. We got 2 lifts to get us at least a couple miles towards that rock. Jonathan let me borrow these mini split boards, so I'm gonna see if my feet fit in them.
Coming in hot.
Coming in, big backpack. All right, made on the lift with the snowboards and these skis. What do you call these things? Do we know?
I think he called them Rovers.
Rovers. All right.
Yeah, it says Rover right there.
Union Binding Rover.
This is the first hike that I've ever done that I get to start on a chair. I'm happy for it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see a cloud in sight, so this looks like a good day for it.
It'll be perfect. One more lift and the easy part of this hike will be complete. And it's all leg power, earning our turns.
Sign said, if we need rescuing, we are responsible for the cost of our search and rescue.
Cha-ching! But if we do, I think you were saying something about if you own a fishing license, it's X amount of cost.
So in the state of Colorado, if you have a fishing license, it is 100% free for you to be rescued. But if you do not have a fishing license, it's going to cost you about $50,000 to be pulled out of the woods.
Come on, guys, what's up? Oh yeah, high five. It looks close. I think it could be deceiving. Just right there. We'll start the timer and see how long it takes us.
I'm gonna guess 1 hour.
Guess is 1 hour. I'll go 1.5 hours. We'll take our time, get some water. That's the jam.
Okay. Get it.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, moment of truth. Is the Jonathan Buckhouse equipment gonna fit the Trailer Tom feet? Or not? Oh, go.
Not sticking.
Uh-oh. Chris has got all the gear. He's even got the split poles. He's like some kind of serious hiker.
It's like I've done it before or something.
Yeah. Buffalo, Baldy.
Yeah, Buffalo twice, Baldy 3 times, Coon Hill twice, Dave's Wave once, Mayflower Gulch.
Oh yeah. Mount Hood, here we come. And try right up this icy chunder field to start off with. I'm sticking so far. Uh-oh. Super strong sulfur smell already.
Start a timer?
No. You can start it here though. Okay, it's 8:50 a.m. on the nose. Starting the timer. She's rolling.
There we go.
Top of the Palmer, 8:50 a.m. My guess is we'd be up there by 10. We'll see.
I hope so.
Good luck.
Go for it.
May the force be with us. So far I'm impressed. These Rovers are nice and light and they're working great. This is steep and icy.
What's your vote? Straight or traverse?
I'm guessing straight, and probably one more 6-pack of Coors Latte, and we'll be there.
I am good on the Coors.
Okay. Chris went to the pinball tournament last night, so that didn't conclude till 10, and you kept partying after that. Last call, first chair.
I had 6 Coors Light and 8 Twisted Teas yesterday.
And an old fashioned.
And an old fashioned.
And here he is out here making the big trek. These are the Molo egg shoots. They lay their eggs in the top crevasses up there and send them on down for hibernation. Were you part of the group that started at 2 a.m.?
We started at midnight.
Midnight. Do you know any of the stats, like the elevation at the summit, or?
Yeah, it's like 11,250, I think.
Okay. So they started at midnight for this hike. We were still playing pinball at midnight.
Working on my Dosa Key sponsorship. Trying to become the most interesting man in the world.
In the universe. Triple Ekis.
Create a new beard just for Chris.
Yeah. The summit, we think, is around 11,000 feet above sea level. Now, Chris has been below sea level.
I've been 100 feet below sea level. I've been 14,000 feet above sea level. I've hiked more mountains than I can count now. And it never gets old. I love this.
What percentage of the population do you think has achieved those types of elevation changes?
Man, I really don't know, because whenever I was in Hawaii, when we did that submarine tour, when we hit 100 feet below the surface, the guy that was narrating and telling us about it and everything, he said, welcome to 0.001% of the population, because that's how few people ever see 100 feet below sea level. So with 100 feet below and 14,000 feet above and standing on this mountain and all of the others, I don't know. There's a lot of zeros in my number. After this 200-day season, next year I will probably take a lot more time off midwinter and go to Death Valley and Southern Arizona and all of that good stuff. So
Chris is deep into a 200-day snowboard season. What day is this?
Today is day 159, right? Or 158. 158, 159.
158 was yesterday, I think.
159. I can't keep up with it. I have to literally look back at my phone every day to keep up with it. That's how tough it is.
He's been doing an excellent log of which day it is, where the adventure took place.
Yeah.
Keep that count going.
I've got a list of the day and where I was at, whether I was splitboarding or lift riding, all of that. And then I'll say this, I've had a lot of people to claim that they've hit 200 days. It's so hard that I kind of don't believe half of the ones that have said it, because they just say, oh, well, I went from this calendar day to this calendar day, and I don't think I missed a day, but they probably missed a lot more than they think. When you actually track it, our friend Damien tracked it, and he says the same thing that I say. I don't want to ever do 200 days in a season again. This is very brutal to do on the body.
The mind says yes, the body says ah.
Very true. But I think I'll make it. I've got 41 days left and what, almost 60 days possible without hiking.
At this resort alone. Yep.
Yep. I think I'll get there.
Go, Chris, go.
No injuries.
Yep, fingers crossed. Stay healthy. This traverse has been the hardest part. Going straight up is a little bit easier, but it's just so firm and crunchy. You lose your footing as you're trying to hike over. And if I get a little bit higher in elevation, I can transfer over to my regular snowboard and just make a traverse over the Illumination Rock. Thanks for the loaner, Jonathan. These things were key to get me this far. The sticker van right there for this week's adventure. Chris is making his way over. He's still trying to traverse, splitboard style. As soon as I get this glove on, attempt the traverse. So far, so good. Seeing a rock fall down from above. Watch for falling rocks.
Timberline is a paradise for riders chasing endless winter. At over 11,000 feet, looking south, Mount Jefferson cuts a jagged silhouette against the horizon, reminding us that the Pacific Northwest is teeming with rugged beauty.
Nicely done, boss.
We have made it to Illumination Rock.
Look at these views.
That is insanely steep below us.
Yeah, it is. The views are well worth the hike. It's amazing up here.
Really different than the black and the little bit of red that's there.
We got lots of red over here.
And then over there, it's all red and brown.
There's the timer, 2 hours, 18 minutes. We took our time, took a couple breaks, did some filming along the way, and we've been hanging out up here at the base of Illumination for a little bit.
Illumination Rock is a dramatic outcrop, standing defiantly against the sky. Originally used by climbers as a landmark, it's now a beacon for those who crave the solitude of untouched terrain. The wind was strong when we arrived, but the view is absolute perfection.
Have a good ride, Tom.
Yep, see you down there in a second.
Oh.
Here goes Chris. Oh, some slush turns. Doesn't sound too crusty, so I think I could be in for some good turns. Oh yeah, it's sounding soft. Nice big surf spray coming off his board.
The thrill is electric. Every turn is earned, every slash a victory.
Yeah, we can kind of cruise through these rocks and then keep cutting over.
By the time we reach the base again, Timberline's summer skiing scene comes back into view. Ski racers, terrain park junkies, and glacier riders keep the spirit of winter alive here.
We have arrived back at civilization. Illumination Club. Yeah!
Ah!
Back to where we started.
You might need me to
the
carry
old
anything?
parking lot.